why you don't want to mess with Saenchaí. Would you wake up in the morning and ask for your face to be broken with a swift heel kick to the face? Would you want to welcome a beating so brutal that you question your whole entire existence in fighting or living at all? Well, this is why you wouldn't want to mess with Saenchaí, the greatest Muay Thai legend ever. Hey there and welcome back to the channel. This is where you get your fix of all things fighting, brutal, and MMA. If you're new here, make your way over to that subscribe button and go ahead and press it to stay up to date on all our newest videos. Now let us give you a few good reasons why you would never want to mess with the great Saenchaí. If you don't know the name and you call yourself a fighting enthusiast, you've certainly been dropping the ball on this one. Known as one of the absolute greatest Muay Thai fighters of all time, Saenchaí gives the viewers more than just a fight. He gives them an experience. Some would say that his style is a tad flashy, and others would say that his skill is so well performed that it just looked as though it was straight out of an action movie. It's amazing to say that his fighting style actually inspired some of these great on-screen performances to date. One of the most famously known kicks, known as the cartwheel kick, was even said to be invented by the man himself. It was based off a sport native to Southeast Asia called sepak takraw, or volleyball kick. He was born as Saenchaí Sangpong back in 1980 and is now known as Saenchaí Saenchaí Muay Thai Game. I'm pretty sure I may have said that absolutely wrong, but I gave it the old college try, so bear with me. A prodigy of the arts, his training started at a young age of only 8 years old. Inspired by his older brother that was already a competing fighter in the sport, Saenchaí set out to achieve some shiny trophies of his own. There's nothing like good old-fashioned sibling rivalry or encouragement that really hits the spot. It was said that when he went to join the gym, his skills and learning abilities came totally natural to him. He was even set for a debut fight only 1 week after entering the gym doors. What happened after shouldn't come as a surprise. He successfully won that bout. His payout, on the other hand, was much less rewarding. He was paid a mere 30 Thai baht, which at the time was much less than only $1 US. He's of course come a very long way from accepting chump change like that. What makes this even more amazing is that all this power and agility comes from someone his size. For the entirety of his career, literally almost every fight he has ever had, he has faced bigger opponents. In Muay Thai, his matches generally had him giving up a minimum of 2 pounds against fellow Thais. Against foreigners, he would give up 20 pounds or more and still win. Such was the difference in skill level. There has never been another fighter that has matched his agility and style to this date, and you can surely see why. As you see his fighting style, nothing is completely repetitive, and when accounting for his size, he performs kicks that reach as though he's a 7-foot fighter. He has taken down so many opponents. We aren't comparing the sheer number of wins that Saenchaí has been awarded, but we are speaking about the quality of those fighters. These are no backdoor alleyway fighters. We're talking about title holders. These include legends like Singdam Kiatmu 9, Arana War Pechpoon, Pech Bunchu FA Group, Saga Dao Papietai, Edichai Por Samar Anchai, and many more. Saenchaí has earned his rightful place at the top and has been a placeholder for over a decade. This is the story of kings, the story of legends. Seriously, would you really believe that you would stand a chance going head-to-head with a guy who has remained a champion of the sport for over 10 years? If you do, by all means let us know the time and date so we can have our cameras ready, as well as a couple of ambulances standing by to help revive you, because we know surely that you may be entering the gulag when challenging this guy. And if you believe that his size is a drawback, note, as we said earlier, every one of his opponents were taller and larger than him. Now this gives a pure definition and execution of the phrase Little Ma syndrome. He can just back his size with punches and kicks. His skill set is not just relevant to Thailand. He is known all across the world, and the people in that industry know good and well that this is one fighter that truly embodies the art of Muay Thai. He is a master planner in the ring, and you can almost see every strategic move he makes when besting an opponent. And it's right when you think that you have a good lock on his style that he then switches up, and with innovative strikes, he takes down his opponents before they even knew what hit them. All we are saying is this: if you plan on getting into a street fight with a man who has, in a sense, mastered the art of Muay Thai, you better be more prepared than you ever have been at anything else in your life, because you most likely will regret it if you don't. Saenchaí brings skill and swift flow to the art of Muay Thai as though he created it, and we wouldn't recommend anyone trying to prove otherwise. Be sure to high kick that subscribe button, and if you like the video, go ahead and tell us in the comments your thoughts on anyone that you think could challenge him. Until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.